Hey everyone, it's Allie, and welcome back to the Mercenary Army Challenge, where I try to kill all Uber bosses with just my Mercenary and 1 kill on my character. This is part 2, so if you haven't already, I highly recommend you go back and check out part 1, where we make it all the way through the campaign and get our early game setup going. Let's not get too excited yet, as we're still 0 out of 7, and we got a long way to go before this challenge is even close to being complete. With that said, this video is going to have a ton of progress, so let's just get right into it. The first thing I decided to do was to go and see how I would fare in early mid-tier maps. And they were actually pretty alright, so I spent a little while trying to find a new higher level mercenary as I got a few levels in preparation for my Uber lab run. I think we'll be able to clear the map fairly easily. Oh yeah, cool. We'll be able to clear the map. Oh, great. Alright, well we could just immediately skip to yellow maps. Og. And then our Merc also needs like ramp. Look at that. Okay, now what's our boss damage look like? For Soul Eater being ramped up. Ready? Go. Go bring the Merc here and boss. Okay, we're good. Wait, we're gaming. Look at that. We did it. Okay, that's with Soul Eater though. But I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, look, we can handle a yellow mob. Sorry, mind you, this boss is like 80% more life right now. Like that's a tinky ass boss. Then we can handle that. Ah, okay, cool. We can skip a lot. Along the way, I got a few upgrades for our Kinesis, like a Piscator's Vigil, a Light Poacher, and Untouched Soul. Untouched Soul will be really important later on, as I plan on using an Amidi's Embrace to give him a ton of fire pen, and given most of my damage comes from Pyroclast Vines and Anger, which is fire damage, this is going to be a really big DPS boost. I end up getting a really good Kinesis with return on their Connect Blast, and I immediately went and swapped over to them and gave them their Amidi's Embrace, which is only 25 chaos. Yeah, as long as we don't encounter any, what's the making for Einhard shenanigans or Yoon shenanigans, we are pretty comfy, right? And like I said, no shenanigans happen with Einhard or Yoon, we're pretty safe. Because again, our plan is going to be quickly grab a new Merc, and then go farm lab for a few div, and then take that money, swap over to CI, and then start farming Guardians. And then while we farm Guardians, we're going to be, mass doing tier 16 maps. We're, like Guardian farming specifically is a high volume strategy. And, with it being a high volume strategy, that means we go through quite a lot of maps. So we'll be able to upgrade our yellow tier Merc over to a, tier 16 Merc as soon as we can. And then, we'll make some decent money doing that. And then my thinking is by the time we have a Merc, it should be pretty easy for us to then be able to move on and start doing some simulacrums. And I think our plan is going to be just to do sims all the way up until we're ready to fight Uber bosses. I have our higher slots for Mercs. I want to prep good ones at 5 for potential alts, but yeah, it's really annoying. Like, I'm pretty sure we were promised 5. I am fairly certain they said we get 5, and now we only have 3. It is a little bit annoying that you could only have 3 in total. Because yeah, exactly. Like, if you want to like go grab yourself like a level 20 Merc, and like a level 40 Merc, and level 60 Merc to go level your characters, well, you don't get to keep whatever Mercs you already had. It's very dumb. There's always 3. Was it? I'm pretty sure there were 5 in the thing. Were there not? Either way, 3 feels horrible. Point is, 3 feels horrible. After this, I felt like I was ready to go do my Uber lab, and that if it went well enough, I was actually considering farming Uber lab for currency to get my setup rolling. However, this lab day was really not the best, so I just went back to doing tier 16 maps instead. I started to feel like I was way too squishy and definitely needed to make my gear better before doing Guardian map farming, as 2,500 ES is not really a ton to mitigate or recover back from, and it just wasn't going to cut anymore, and I felt that my Mercenary had good enough gear for now. I spent a while messing around in Path of Building and came up with a setup I think I liked. Time for a third cluster. Grab our key and get out of here. Okay. Unlucky on the first one. So we throw snaking in here and pray. Well, did we throw snaking in here? No, actually, sorry. I think we do this one still. Because there's a bunch of greens that you can hit that are money. I think there's actually more money per attempt. Nothing there. And same thing again. Oh, we got unlucky. We got Arcing. Smile. No one wants Arcing. How much is Arcing right now? It's 1Z. As it should be. As it should be. Cool. Alright. We get Path of... I guess it's about which path we get. I guess, no, we should take a Path of the Old Man, because we're going to eventually drop Pathfinder in general anyways, right? So Might as well just pick this one up so we don't have to respec it later. After figuring out my plan, I decided to go try Simulacrum to see how feasible it would be to farm at least the first 10 waves or so, as it would be a really good way to gauge the overall strength of my builds, and it'd be some decent money. I didn't really make it to wave 10, but I was overall happy with how it went, and the XP was really solid, and I made a bit of money doing so. For the currency I made so far, I invested in a little bit into my Mercenary to upgrade their gloves and their ring. Alright, sim time. Happy build, but have the Merc carry. I mean, wouldn't those builds have just been bad even if the Mercs didn't exist in the first place? But we're just here YOLO doing a sim to see how much of a sim can we do. Because if we can do like 10 waves of a sim, we should be on average profiting from doing the sims, and then we can just live in sims. My goal to like get all the gear I need for Uber bosses is going to be do sims anyways, because they're you know, super safe. I don't have to worry about potentially accidentally fucking up and interacting with Einhar or Yoon or whatever, right? So the goal is to get strong enough to be able to do like 10 waves of sim at a minimum. And then, yeah, basically just live in here for like 20, 30 div or however much money we need to be able to get our Merc strong enough to be able to do, strong enough to be able to go do all the Uber bosses. Are we strong enough to handle? I know we're strong enough to handle T16s with our King Diddy Little Merc. But are we strong enough to kill the boss with no I really should go get Cypress Mark. Allie, you dumb bitch. Go get Cypress Mark. Let's see. What's our damage? It's only 11 mines. Okay. Hold up. Hold up. Well, we're about to lose all of our soul eater stacks. Oh, wait, no, she might regain them. Hold up. She might regain from the mobs, from the ads. All right. We can maybe do Hydra. So maybe do Guardians. If we had a level 84, I think we need to get a level 84 Merc, so we should probably just do some like 84 harvest or some shit. All right, well, we killed the Hydra, so that's that. Okay, so that Hydra went way better than I expected to. This is very good news, as I might be able to tackle a few bosses soon, assuming I could fix my personal gear. I want you to keep in mind that, as I said in the clip, my Mercenary is still just level 72, and Mercenary levels are really important when it comes to their scaling. And if I can get my hands on a level 83 Mercenary from tier 16 maps, I would absolutely blast. So we are now going to do another one to see, like, can we push further than that, right? And if so, it might just be worth it, start just doing nothing but sims. Yeah, they peak at whatever standard price is, exactly. That's another better way of putting it. So they basically just permanently go up. All right, so we're basically just hoping for stack decks, right? All we need is like 20 stack decks, and then we break even on the sim. Or a resonator, say, or just a 4-socket resonator, which is like 60 chaos. That also just breaks even. If we can start killing Omni, like if I can kill Omni at a relatively decent pace with like tank mods on him, I think we are good to just farm sims. Because then we get the chances for voices, right? And once we get one voice, we just make 5 div at a minimum. Oh, we're not gonna ID it. We're just gonna sell an ID. UnID'd voices are 5 div each because they drop unID now. So as soon as we get one, we just have 5 div. All right. Yeah, I think we might actually just be a sim farming simulator now. Honestly, to me, this is like a really cool way of like putting a build together. We do like the bare minimum required to be able to start farming sims, and then we just live in sims. I don't know. I personally think like this is a really, really cool way to do a challenge. You know, like, yeah, we're not sitting here and farming, you know, wave 15 sims, right? But yeah, exactly. We're away from Einhar, right? Like our slash kills can forever be safe at 1. Yeah, I'm happy that we could just immediately do like 10 wave sims. Unfortunately, we're not making the most amount of money ever right now per like sim that we do, right? But we're making something, and we're honestly just gonna wait for a big ticket item to drop, because it's either do this or do lab, and I just don't want to do lab. My god, and this is like how good this is without replica head inner. I can't wait to see how dumb the Merc is with replica head inner. Because specifically in sims, replica head inner actually ends up being really good. This is the only place where it's useful. It is complete and utter garbage everywhere else. But specifically in sims, given how many different blue monsters spawn, it is fairly competitive, and you can honestly argue it's probably a little bit better than Normal. No, no. Normal headhunter is still better, but replica headhunter is still very powerful. With the money I got from some simulacrum farming, I thought to go and try replica headhunter on my Mercenary, and well, let me tell you, it was a little bit sketchy as I wasn't entirely sure if some of these monster modifiers would randomly get attributed to me and give me a kill. I decided it was worth seeing as this could immensely help my clearance sims, but it would really suck if I had to go back to Twilight Strand once again. So I went to Simulacrum and spam/kills as if my life depended on it. Can you tell I was really scared at this point? Our damage is actually pretty good. That's funny. And mind you, my Merc could literally do double the damage that it currently does if it was just a higher level. Right, so level 73 Merc. This is not a, not 83. Okay, well, we're probably dead here, but give it a go. Go down some mines and pray. Press one spine, I guess. Alright, Omni's about to one-tap me. Oh, I need a sniper's mark you. Hold up. If I sniper's mark you, that helps to clear the wave. Perfect. Yeah, we're actually doing it. Alright, we're probably dead here. Oh. I'm in need. Pog. Oh, we cleared the wave. Hold up. Are we going to actually clear a sim on a fucking 3 div budget? No way. Hi, say, look, my Merc. This is a level 70 Merc. If there's a level 84 Merc, it would literally do double or triple the damage it's currently doing. All it has is just a replica headhunter. Ain't. Oh, nice. We got a Kostas too. Kostas, can you come over here, please? Wrap it up, buddy. Come on. Stop being cringe. Being cringe. Stop being cringe. Buddy. Okay. I can work with that. Sure. Whatever. Since the replica headhunter seemed okay, I decided to just keep doing some sim farming for the rest of the day. I think the lab farming portion of the plan is kind of scrapped as these sims are actually going just really well and making me some solid money as it is. Before the end of the day though, I decided to go throw myself and my Mercenary at a normal Eater Worlds just to see where we are and just how much further we need to go before starting to be able to take on Uber bosses. I expect this to be pretty easy, but it will at least be nice to know exactly where we stand. I don't know, I expect us to be kind of ZDPS, but our setup is kind of nice. Well, let's see. Let's see. How fast can we kill Eater? We should be able to face tank a lot of what he does, so we should be pretty safe. Alright. Oh, he's against the wall as well here. Oh, it doesn't actually count as a wall. That's unfortunate. Alright. So mind you, our damage would be twice as high if I had an 84 Merc. So that's not bad. Not amazing. Right? Oh, whoops. I need to sniper's mark him. That's a lot of damage we're missing. But yeah, like that's not, and again, this is the level 84 version, not the 83. So he has like 50% increased health in comparison to the way he should have. So yeah, honestly, our damage looks pretty good on 2 div worth of gear. And the super scuff setup that could only, you know, is only going to get a lot better than this. Fortunately, there's nothing else for me to do other than just stand here, right? As long as I have like 15 traps put down on the ground, we're kind of just AFK. We just have to dodge the laser beam. Like the big frontal. Alright, well, yeah, this is cool. Alright, so honestly, damage was better than what I personally expected it to be. And yeah. I'm pretty happy. Like, that was really easy as well. I mean, then against Eater, right? Eater's like by far the easiest boss in the game. He doesn't do anything. As long as you don't stand that slam, you literally just can't die to Eater. Okay, he's gonna do 3 in a row. Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. I'm pretty sure you even facing the laser beam. I think that hit me. Really? Alright, buddy. Wrap it up. Great. Alright, 2.5 minutes. That's not too bad. Unfortunately, we didn't get any loots. No jewel or no nothing, so it is what it is. But with us killing Eater, that does mean we now have 1 void zone to use. So that's at least something. We get more tier 16 maps now. So while we're doing sims, we can build up a bigger stockpile of T16s to go spam run for a better Merc later. And yeah, just pretty much went exactly as expected. Sadly, we didn't really get anything good from it, but I never really expected to make money, and I just really want to see how it went. This does, however, mean I get my first void zone, and I am requiring myself to reobtain every single one of them for this challenge. And with that, I decided to call it for day 3, and the next day I planned on waking up fresh, and in the morning, doing some more sim farming, being entirely safe away from any mechanics that might cause me to gain extra kills, and maybe potentially try to knock out a boss or 2 if we can handle them, such as Uber Venarius and Uber Eater. Toward the start of day 4, I went and upgraded some of my personal setup and swapped over to Chaos Inoculation. Chaos Inoculation makes this whole build significantly stronger as I get to wear an Aegis Aurora, drop the core scaling elixir, and swap my ascendancy points over to Necromancer instead of Pathfinder, as well as getting quite a lot of extra ES in the process. It's actually a really long process of going through and getting all the items and figuring out exactly what I needed, but the setup I ended up looked like this. I grabbed an Aegis, 2 Ventor's Gambles, a replica Dragonfang's Flights that had +3 levels to Power Class Mines, March a Legion to get another +5 to Power Class Mines, and upgrade my chest and my helmet. With this, I think my gear is in a good enough of a state that I can start throwing upgrades back at my Mercenary and farm for the ideal one to go do some bosses with. So it's wave 7. Look at this. At this point, I probably would have already had to like start kiting. It's wave 7. I have no flasks, and I can just stand here. And the reason I'm pointing out no flasks is because my armor is like literally a third of what it would normally be right now if I did have flasks, which would, you know, well, triple the power of my, it would triple the power of my Aegis, which is like where the majority of my recovery comes from. This Mercenary made me feel super confident in getting ready to start taking on bosses, so I think given my setup right now, I just want to go try the Searing Exarch. Normal Exarch isn't necessarily one of the most difficult bosses. However, for this challenge, it's going to be fairly difficult given I have the same problem that every other minion build has with Exarch. My Mercenary will just randomly run into balls which do AoE damage, and well, it's pretty easy to just accidentally die to all this. It's not that scary in normal, but in the Uber version of this is going to be very, very scary and extremely difficult. Because yeah, the Merc just loves to just randomly go through all the balls whenever they want to. Which would likely have just gotten us killed. Alright, so I guess our damage is about the same. Let's see, can I just face tank these? I think if I get hit by too many, I'll die. Okay. You can't take that many to face at once, but I can definitely take 1 or 2 to face. The ball phases are going to be brutal. Like really, really brutal because it's very difficult to actually face tank them. Like we'll probably be tanky enough to maybe take 1 to the face at that point. But we most certainly won't be able to take like 2 or 3. If the Merc just like randomly decides to go through all of them. So I'm thinking just because of the balls and because I can't control when I do want to take 1 to the face and or just only take 1, I think this is going to be by far the hardest Uber. Yeah, I'm surprised our damage isn't like significantly higher. Yeah, this is okay. I guess, yeah, it was 4.5 minutes. I think the Eater was only like 2. Huh. Okay, then, well, we have stuff to work on, I guess. Alright, so this Mercenary can definitely be better, as the fact that spamming Kinetic Bolt isn't exactly ideal, but it's still a huge upgrade over my last one. I think my next move is to actually look for one that's only going to spam Kinetic Blast, and then maybe tackle a few more normal bosses and see where we are. Should I do more AFK build? Well, this is a very AFK build. Keep in mind, what you're seeing right here is a 9 div put into my character, with half of that money being in a Ralakesh that I bought for my Merc. Also, my Merc is pretty bad because they're not just spamming clustering, they're also using bolts, and we really don't like our Merc using bolts. Basically, what I'm trying to say is what you're seeing right now is a fraction of this build's power. But let's go do Cortex and Uber Elder, right? We currently are sitting at like, I don't know, a 15 div budget or so, somewhere around there ish. Maybe a little bit more, maybe oh, sorry, with Darkseer, we're like a 20 div budget. Oh, I should put an enchant on this. I should put a attack speed enchant on it. So Sniper's Mark, and then put down the oh my god, our fucking what the fuck is this build? All right, okay. Hold up. Round two. What the fuck is our kitties? This is with bolts. Keep that in mind. She's not even spamming KB. This is with bolts. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I thought we were gonna take like a few seconds to kill. No, we just need to. Okay. All right. Yep. That's cool. My damage potential could be kitties. Do you see what I mean when I say that my Merc can literally do 20 times more damage than it was? Oh my god. Well, all right. Garb or Bottled Faith? Let's see. Do we make our money back? But anyways, that was the biggest joke Cortex I've ever done. It's funny how the boss, buying the entrance to fighting this guy right now costs 10% of my build. All right, let's see. Put down the mines and teleport her here. And all right, Shaper's phase. All right, put down mines. All right, Elder's phase. Okay, our damage is disgusting. And we are nowhere close to our pinnacle. Okay, our damage is disgusting. What is this? Well, we can start farming Uber Elder if we want to for profit. All right, and he should be phasing. All right, put down the mines. And goodbye, Shaper. Gonna Shaper slam. Oh, he died before this. He's a slam even went through. All right, well, there's Uber Elder. That was a joke. That was a complete joke. Well, those bosses went insanely well, so I decided it was time to take on our first Uber boss, and my target was going to be Uber Eater. He's one of the easier Uber bosses, and I think I can handle it, and right now, it might be a little bit squishy, but I think it's 100% doable. Here, let's see. All right, here we go. Can we defeat an Uber with a 20 div setup? I will. We have to ramp, and we have to wait for Boss CR to go away. Oh my god, wait, we actually do damage. Wait, we actually do damage. Like, it's dying. Okay. Look, Boss CR is over. Be good for a gear. I didn't get out of range. I wasn't paying attention. I was mesmerized by DPS. Actually, pay attention. I didn't have any mana. I could use my ability skills. Okay, hold up. Don't hit me here. Really? Alright. Round 2. Round 2. Yeah, the problem exists between the character and the monitor. Sorry, between my chair and the monitor. Oh. Yeah, it would help if you have a little bit more PDR to not get one-shot by tentacles. Okay, I'm not afraid of the blast. I'm just afraid of tentacles. Have to make sure we... Oh, I'm dead. Oh, we lived. Yeah, I need to look at the chat to see what abilities he's doing. Right, if he says hunger, he's AoEing. If he's perishing, it's a laser beam. I'm not playing with audio, so I can't hear them. Oh, we wait. Oh, okay, that's annoying. All the orbs are just on top of the circle. Like, I'm too squishy to, like, you know, not panic there, I guess. I think we're good. What is he doing? Laser beam. Oh, yeah, that's annoying. Oh. Right, there's one more set at the end. Right. There's one more set at the end. I keep forgetting. You can still kill him. He doesn't do another phase. I mean, I guess I could just do the directly, too. I'm dead. Didn't die there. Okay. Oh, we have to do more. All right. As long as it doesn't laser beam directly out of the phase, we're fine. As long as he doesn't laser. Okay, he didn't laser. Where is he? And we did it. Cool. So, we can in fact kill Uber bosses. It's really, really miserable. Right? We are 1 out of 7, but yeah, we should probably get some defensive upgrades first. And with that, we are now 1 out of 7 for the challenge with only 6 bosses left to go. Eater gave me a little bit more trouble than I'd expected, to be honest, but I decided to take on Uber Venarius immediately after. Just to make sure we don't stay in the pool. Pool's over there. Put that down. That's teleport the Merc on top of it and watch. Well, being up in a good position there. Okay, it's not that insane, I guess, but put my Merc on top of them. Oh, degen. I don't have much regen, so it's a little bit spooky. Because these like black circles on the ground are the only source of physical damage over time in the game, outside of bleeding. Oh, we can't kill him in time, can we? Please die. Oh, great. Our Merc was standing in a pool. Oh, that's a one-shot. Okay. Fire guy is scary, though. Respect the fire guy. Honestly, you probably should have killed the fire guy first before fighting the main boss, or try to like focus him down. Oh, I got hit by Pull the Void. Unlucky. Yeah, all the abilities are about to happen really fast. That's fine. We can deal with that. Look, oh my god, look at my damage. Look! Look at my damage. When the bosses don't have 80% res. Look at my damage. Just have to respect the slam. Realistically, and pull the void. I just have to look at chat. Okay. Gonna slam. Okay, well, at least we get to get rid of the boss in time. Oh, that's unfortunate. I like touched him. I was trying to get rid of the mines. Okay, hold up. We still have one more portal. There's a chance. There is a chance. If the last guy just pulled the void, I think we're just dead. But let's see. Okay, hold up. We can do it. Okay. Okay. Oh, unlucky. All right, well, yeah, if I wasn't made of actual paper, we're almost ready to be able to do Ubers with our current gear, which is kind of silly to say. Venarius didn't really go as I planned, but I was more than happy with my setup as it was only around 20 total dips in value. I ended up calling a day there and decided next day I would push to get the kill on Venarius as well as possibly trying out Uber Elder. I spent an entire day on stream farming for a perfect double connect blast mercenary, and oh my god, this is probably one of the most mind-numbingly awful experiences that I've ever experienced in this game. I don't know what GG was thinking, but this system actually feels really bad to interact with on this level, and maybe they didn't really intend people to do this with mercenaries, but the fact that I have to just go farm maps over and over and over and over until I get the correct skills in the correct order and with the correct support gems on them is honestly just kind of insane. If they want this mechanic to go into the core game at all in the future, this 100% needs to be fixed, as in my opinion, trying to get a mercenary with the skills you want is just not fun. I honestly decided to just keep using my current mercenary because I threw literally 300 maps at trying to get a correct kinesis and I just couldn't. However, towards the end of this map farming spree, and something unfortunate happened where we just somehow randomly gained 2 kills. To this day, none of us still have any clue what actually did it, and we all scoured through the VOD and tried finding it, and we just have no idea why this happened. It was really annoying as I proved that there's physically no way for me to have possibly been able to kill something, and we even went and quadruple checked everything to make sure that I didn't just miss something. We don't know if this is necessarily a bug or just some weird random barrel exploding or something that just decided to attribute its skill to me, but I did end up going and restarting, and I spent the whole morning leveling a character back up to level 90 off stream just to then, well, immediately randomly get a kill again within 30 minutes of me getting to endgame. This is quite upsetting, but I decided it was about time to go do Ubers anyway, and resetting over this didn't really have much of a point because as far as I could tell, my character didn't actually get any kills. With that said, why don't we go kill some Ubers? We are 1 out of 7. We then went and attempted Uber Cortex, and we almost succeeded. I just fucking played like shit. It was my fault. So, I think it's only appropriate that we start with Uber Cortex as our second boss. Anyways, here we go, kitties. It's time. So, we're gonna Sniper's Mark. I need to re-put my stuff down. So, we're gonna Sniper's Mark, and then put my mines down and watch the boss get deleted. Hold up, let's move this here. Look at this. Look at the damage. Holy. It's beautiful. Hold up, I need to keep down 18 mines. But look at the damage. Can I just live this? Okay, we just shield charge through it, I guess. We're still probably getting hit by that. Look at the damage. All right. And, oh, really? Really? You're going to do the same ability back to back? Really? Really? And that is Cortex down. Just like that. Not bad. It's time for Shaper. Let's see how Shaper goes. It's fine. We don't need it. Look, the build is broken. All right, shut up. Did you passives? Surely I did. I was sending... Okay. Okay, if it's not... Okay, the point is, you're going to have to get an ES pair of boots or an ES pair of gloves. One trick pony. Or, let's say, an ES hybrid pair of either or. That is your problem. You just don't have enough ES. If you're not using leper, I'm dead. Okay, sorry. We could... Mobility skill of it. All right, let's see. How fast did we kill the boss now? With 30% extra pen. That's pretty good. Okay. And then touch this. And then we go in the corner. We ideally want Shaper to teleport to a corner. Because if he's in a corner, we can delete him. By abusing Orc. And the fact that... Yeah, we can like delete him if he ever goes to a corner. Alright, the triple Shaper beam. Yeah, I think we're getting some wall hits there. There's a few. Okay. Touch that there. Oh, or the other ball later. God, our Merc could be doing so much more damage. So I have what? 10 auras active. And I have 100 aura effect. My Merc is just missing 40% attack speed. Oh my god, it could be doing so much more damage. We were doing all those Sims without 40% attack speed. Oh my god. Allie. Hey, you know what? It's just a showcase of how broken the mercenaries are. If you don't even need your Uber lab to fight Ubers. Which, oh, I guess we have to fix for Uber Elder, huh? This one is silly to fix. We do need to fix that for Uber Elder at least. I just end up not bothering with it. Like, I was doing T16s and a halves without it and just dealing with it. Alright, final phase. I will say Uber Shaper was... I literally don't even have anything to say about it. Like, Uber Shaper's been... Like, I just stand the beams, right? We have enough regen to be able to facing the beams. So... like this, look. Okay. I'm facing... That one hurts. But, like, you know, we're not really afraid of his abilities, is what I'm trying to get to. And... hold up. What's there? Probably gonna slam again soon, right? I got weights. Careful on throwing the mines. Okay. And... hold up. We're almost there. Really? Alright, hold up. Now he's just stalling for content. And he's dead. Hold up. Nope. There we go. Got his Salted Herb. Cool. And that's 3 out of 7. Let's get it done. So this is going to be the 4th Uber boss. Let's go fight Uber Elder and see how this goes. Now we have our lab. And I have 4 extra passive points I was missing. So we are now significantly stronger. Like significantly stronger than we were before. So let's see. How does this go? I do need to be careful. The only thing that we really need to worry about is getting Shaper slammed. But outside of Shaper slam, there's nothing else that's really scary. I guess we'd probably stay in the middle. Sure. Yeah. The balls aren't really that scary. If he Shaper slams me here, there's nothing I can do. Ma'am, can you... oh, is she... oh my gosh, she's attacking... okay. Or never mind. Maybe she was attacking Elder now because Elder got phased. Okay, just one more phase. So yeah, our only mistake so far was just the whole... wow, our area really isn't that clean. Oh, okay. I sent a degen there and then that was horrible. Our area really isn't that clean, huh? Because our Merc doesn't instantaneously kill the ads. Okay, he's marked. Can we just pull him? Did we do it? Oh, nope. Oh my god. Ah! But I'm gonna choose not to. Alright, round 2. Round 2. That doesn't count. That was horrible. Oh my god. What a sad performance. I should apologize for that performance. Oh. That's unfortunate. Oh, okay. I thought we were safe there. Okay, Allie, what was that? Allie. Oh, wait, no, we actually did kill him. Oh, wait. So why couldn't we... huh? Why did Shaper not die the previous time then? Okay then. Alright, well, this could have been... what? Weird. Yeah, why like Elder... oh, I guess it was like... right, because we killed Elder. I guess Elder has to die second. Unfortunate. Either way. All right. There's Uber Elder done. Messy, but we did it. A little bit lame. Anyways, here we go, cuties. Uber Sirus. All right, don't stay in the middle. Allie. Allie, don't stay in the middle. You immediately die. All right, right. The die beam in Uber as well follows you around. Okay. Oh, this is going to be annoying without corrupting. Ooh, but this is not going to be fun. Oh, we're dead. Oh, dead. He dies here. I die. Good. We're good. God, my region's not happy right now. Okay, we're good. Wow, that was an unfortunate set of events that happened there. That was almost bad. Okay, it looks like the Merc can just stay in the storm and not care. Great. Oh my god. The corrupting blood. Oh my god, that's horrible. Okay, you kind of need corrupting blood immunity to do this the boss fight. Oh my god, I almost just died just standing there. Okay. Okay then. Well, I don't care too much about moving my Merc around then. Oh my, I'm dead. Oh, thank God. Okay, wait, him doing meteor actually just saved me. That's funny. That genuinely saved me because the storm was about to kill me. Nope, storm's still there. I'm dead. Goodbye. Yeah. All right, well, let's go quickly grab a corrupting blood jewel. Unfortunate. What a fun mechanic corrupting blood is. Yep. Very enjoyable. I like how the skills themselves are basically irrelevant and can be completely nullified by you just getting a single implicit. That's a little bit lame. Like, we could take a die beam for fun to see if it's actually bad or not, but I'm pretty sure my health bar would not move. This is gonna be a case of, can we deal with the boss fight before that becomes too much? Oh yeah, there's like 5 beams on Uber as well. I almost said mythic. I don't know where he was. Oh, there's that one. Okay, I really should put on audio cues for this, just so we don't mess around. Okay, that was sad. That was a really, really sad death. Oh, okay. Now we facing. See, yeah, we can facing a die beam. Assuming I like, at least block like one part of it. Oh god, doing the meteor is not fun with no movement speed. Oh my god, that's awful. Sirus. Oh, my Merc died. Man, okay, this fight. Oh god, that's annoying. Well, it's over. Can you face think this? Oh, blocked it. That's funny. Okay, Sirus might not be doable. Ah, that's so annoying. I mean, I guess I could just go buy them off a trade. I guess, sure, we could have just bought them off a trade. Yeah, like, what happened there is what I said might happen with Maven, right? Like, yeah, like the boss could technically die, but like, oh god, okay, whatever. At least Sirus told me like a div and a half per attempt, right? Like, if that's how Maven goes, I don't think I want to kill Maven. I don't think I want to, like, waste 100, 200 div trying to keep my Mercenary alive through that. Okay, all right, round 2. This time, we pay more attention to Merc. And make sure I don't die. I'm going to try to let them take what's the make it for? Oh, cool. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Oh, I don't have flame dash. Okay, we're doing this boss on hard mode then. That's fine. Sure, that's fine. All right. Phase 2 will be hard mode. Oh, that is not helping. Yeah, that's why that was taking so long. Okay, that beam is fine. Yeah, okay, hold up. We're just killing him now. Yeah, I just need to make sure my Merc is not standing in the beam. Oh, it's like right here. Yeah. Oh no, you attack slower. Okay, I mean, that is effectively less damage then. There. Right, throw down some mines. Get as much damage as we can. Oh, okay, yeah, that stunned me. That's funny. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. Allie, hold up. Let's just let me fix this. I don't know why I'm making this fight harder for myself. I don't know why I'm making this harder for myself. Let me just literally just turn on audio cues and then the fight is just solved. Like, what am I proving by doing this without audio? Okay, great. I'm dead. Oh, we're not dead. Okay. Done there. Wow, the boss fight's a lot easier when you just hear where he's attacking from. Suddenly, it's significantly easier. Can you pay attention to my Merc health? I'm dead here. Hold up. I'm dead. Yeah, no. Oh, I supposed to press it. Oh my god, oh, sorry, not supposed to, but I lived it. We lived the meteor. Merc, don't die. Okay, beams. Oh no, okay, hold up. Miss Merc, please live. Okay, just give me like 2 seconds to hit him here. Oh, we're dead here. I'm just gonna press my flask and hopefully we live. No.
Who wants the Atlas? Take it.
Okay, so I just need to complicate more. Make sure we keep our Merc health high. Right, she almost died there. And then
the suffering of my fellow citizens will finally
I just need to play like a human being. Allie, you literally have like over 1,000 kills on Sirus and like half 1,000 kills on Uber Sirus. What is wrong with you? I've done Uber Sirus on more ZDBS builds than this.
A real challenge.
Okay, that's good. Okay. I was gonna say I'm dead. She's okay. Help her too. This is a great spot. Don't move, Sirus. What? I couldn't flame dash there. Okay. Weird. Okay. As long as the meter is not bad, and we don't die to it. Because it's too far where we win. Okay, we're good. Could actually like make that. I know if that was up or down. All right, well there's Uber Sirus. It is what's the making for? Was that that was deathless or minus the like really dumb stun at the beginning. Hey, the boss is a lot easier when you just listen to the audio cues of where the boss goes. After being 5 out of 7 and having down every boss so far, the Senior X Second Maven had proven to be a pretty difficult challenge. I can with 100% confidence say that I could do both of these bosses in the exact setup I had at this time. However, I was just making too many mistakes and honestly getting quite tilted from Exarch themselves, and the cost of the Uber bosses were adding up quite quickly, so I decided to just end up calling it here. The goal of the series was to try and answer the question, can you defeat every Uber boss without killing anything? And yeah, I could 100% say with absolute certainty, you can 100% do it, and it is very much possible. Mercenaries are more than strong enough to handle the bosses, especially when being properly supported, and I tried my absolute hardest to accomplish this with the goal of only having 1 kill on my character, but due to a weird interaction that we're still unsure about, combined with the time spent leveling at it together and the cost of the last few bosses adding up, my motivation was just kind of slowly draining away as re-leveling just honestly kind of killed the whole experience for me, given that Path of Exile's campaign is not necessarily the most fun thing ever. And well, at this point, we were about a week into challenge, and I really did want to do some other fun things throughout the rest of the season as well. To cap off the series, I do want to end up with a question and a proposal for you, the viewer. Is this type of content something you'd like to see more of in the future? I want to bring a different type of content to my channel, and I will bring something unique to the PoE content space, so if these videos are something you'd like to see more of, I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and ideas. As for the proposal, I'd like to extend this challenge to everyone. If you think you'd like to take it on yourself, I'd love to hear about it over at Twitch and in our community Discord. With that said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope you enjoy this part 2 series through the ups and downs we had along the way, going through the journey with me and make it to the end. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or come by our Twitch or Discord community and ask your questions there, and I'd be more than happy to answer you at any time. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next journey.